Good morning. Happy Saturday. First Saturday of the new year. Actually, kind of like that. This new year started like on a Friday because, like, some people still have to work and stuff, I know, and you kind of can look forward to the weekend if you have a job where you don't work weekends. And I don't know, Thursday is my favorite day of the week. And so it's Thursdays and then Sundays. So I really like that New Year's Eve is like on a Thursday evening. But we're gonna hop right in. I need to get ready to go to work. I also want to celebrate my 4 year anniversary of being a teacher, which is today, January 2nd. 2021 is my 4 year anniversary of being a certified, licensed, full-time public school educator. And so I'm gonna celebrate by going to Waffle House because I really have been wanting Waffle House. I haven't been there in months. I also have a hair on my chin that I need to shave off. So we're gonna do that first before we get into the makeup. So today I'm gonna be trying out some new makeup. The foundation I'm gonna go in with is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, and I'm gonna use the shade Chocolate 560. And if you watched my super long live yesterday, I talked about how the shade description, I don't feel like it actually matches the foundation, but that's okay. And yes, I just take a regular razor that I would use to shave my armpits or my legs to my face, but I make sure I only use it on my face. Like, this is the face razor. Okay, I think those little hairs are gone. I get a few long ones that can like curl up on my chin. I usually get like two in the middle, and then there's like two that like to be on this side. There's not really any on this side, which is weird. I don't know. Now you know about me and my chin hairs. So, all right, now that those are taken care of, all my skincare is done. We're gonna try out that e.l.f. Putty Primer brush, and I think I'm gonna use that as a primer today. I've been going back and forth with whether or not I think primers are necessary. So here's the little box for the brush, and it says Putty Primer Applicator. So we have this. I should probably read it. I think you're supposed to use this to scoop it out. Yeah, so this is a little spatula to scoop it out, and then the dense bristles are to blend it out on the face. So let's try it out, and I'm going to use the mattifying putty primer from e.l.f. Oh, I didn't see what you said, Takesha, but good morning, good morning. So I'm going to scoop out just a little bit. I don't feel like I need a lot of this. So, oh, can you see you scoop out like this with the little spatula? Oh, I thought I had more than enough. That's a lot. Okay, so I put on a little too much, but we're going to work it out. So this is the matte putty primer. And, oh yes. I'm going to use the brush to work it into the skin. Yes. So, do I have hair on my face? Oh, you're saying you have hair on your face too? I feel like it's pretty common. It doesn't really like bother me, to talk about it. I do get a few of them, and it's hereditary. My mom has several. And like, I've noticed, usually as the women in my family get older, they get more. And it's a part of life. It's part of being human. We are mammals, It doesn't really, that stuff doesn't really bother me or gross me out. So, yeah. I just felt that whenever I feel them coming through, I just, quickly shave them off, It's not a big deal. All right, so I really like the way this brush applied the primer way better than using my fingers. I feel like you can press it into the skin better. And it's more sanitary with the scoop. You don't have to touch it. So I really like the way that went on. I think from the videos I watched at Ulta about being educated about this product, you're supposed to let it sit for like 30 seconds before you actually go in with your foundation. I'm going to put it back in the box and put the box in my brush holder just so it stays clean and doesn't touch any of the other brushes I use, and turn around. So we're going to wait a little bit. Again, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. This is supposed to be a medium coverage satin finish. I'm using the shade 560 Chocolate, which is supposed to have cool red undertones, but to me this looks golden to me. This looks like a neutral golden shade, which is how I would describe my skin personally. So I'm excited to try this out because I've heard so many great things about it. The directions say apply a small amount starting at the center of the face and blend outwards using fingertips, a sponge, or a foundation brush. Layer as needed for more coverage. And there is 0.68 ounces in here. It feels heavy. I feel like this is a glass container. It's nice. I like the way this feels. I like the little frosted glass with like the peekaboo strip. Excuse me, that's not frosted. I like that a lot. So I feel like it's been over 30 seconds. So we're going to go in and I'm going to do it how I normally would. I'm going to do one full pump on my cheek. I start kind of on the outer and move towards the inner. I did swatch this yesterday and the shade did look a little questionable at first, but I haven't tried it all over the face yet to determine whether or not I really think this is my true color, because I have two different shades. I'm gonna tell you, these e.l.f. pumps are giant though. I feel like that was one huge pump. And I'm using the same brush from yesterday, which is the e.l.f. angled buffing brush. We are going to do a quick eyeshadow look. I'm not doing anything too crazy or intense today to go to work. Probably something pinky, you know, Ulta colors, orange or pink. Ulta orange, Ulta pink. All right, so that's how it looks with one layer. Definitely is a medium coverage for sure, because I can see my scars peeking through and everything. Let's go ahead and go with one pump on this side. Thank you so much for your kind sentiments. I'm going to try and spread it out a little bit better on this side. Nola is asleep on my bed or in the living room. I'm not sure if she went in the living room or if she went back on my bed. She was just barking, so I think she might be in the living room, now that I think about it. But she is most certainly here. Yeah. And as you see, I'm pressing it into my skin. Oh, it went away. What you said, I didn't see it. Okay. This is also like a thicker formula, but it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. Well, I mean, you saw the way the pump came out. It looked very similar to the CC cream that I wore yesterday. Aww. My best friend just messaged me, miss you. She's in California right now. That's where she is from. So her and her husband went for the holidays. All right, so that's what it looks like with one layer. You can still see my imperfections peeking through, but the finish is pretty. I like the way this looks better than the CC cream. It's not as glowy, which I can appreciate as somebody who prefers more matte, soft matte foundations. I am going to go in with one more additional pump, so 3 pumps total, and I'm gonna put this and try and spread it out over my face just to add a little bit more coverage in the places where I need it. So I'm gonna take some, dab it over here, take some, dab it over my mustache area, take some, put it in the forehead because I just feel like the forehead needs to be evened out some. So yeah, I think 3 pumps is ideal for someone like me who likes more of a full coverage, because I don't want to spot conceal today. Yeah, that definitely, 2 layers definitely makes it full coverage. Kind of has a smell, but not really, like a very faint smell. I don't know how to describe it, but it's not anything strong at all. Also, I am on my first 20 ounces of water. I'm behind on my water drinking today. I only drank 10 when I first woke up, and now this is my first 20. So once I finish this, I'll have drank 30 ounces of water. My goal is to try and do 60. Um, I think 60 to 80 seems to be the sweet spot. When I do, of course, you can never drink. I don't think you can drink too much water, but like that seems to be something that is attainable for me. So that's going to be my goal every day. Oh, yes, I like 2 layers of this. Also, my boyfriend keeps messaging me stuff and I want to read it, but I'm like, that's rude to start reading in the middle of Still there? It just paused. Cool. Great, I'm back. I don't know if y'all could see me during that whole thing. But yeah, sorry, I was reading a message, like I said, from my boyfriend that he was sending me. But now I'm back. All right, I'm just really making sure this is blended into the skin really, really well by pressing it in. I still have some concerns about the color. I feel like it matches me, but at the same time, I feel like it's a little bit, I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit light. I don't know. We have to see what it looks like in natural light. Of course, I'm in my bathroom with artificial lights. I will definitely say I think 3 pumps is the sweet spot, though, for me and the kind of coverage and look that I want. Cool. Yeah, this definitely builds up really easy to full coverage. Like, honestly, I don't really feel like I need concealer at all. So I think I'm going to skip concealer today as well. I feel like my under eyes, like everything, like with 2 layers of this, it looks really full coverage, really nice, really flawless and even. So I don't want to layer on too much product. So we're just going to do foundation only, no concealer today, going back to my old roots. And so I need to set my under eyes with powder. What powder do I want to use? Let's use Huda Beauty today, even though this is not. Actually, let's try and use stuff that's available at Ulta when I go to work at Ulta. And I see one that I like that we can use. We'll use Beauty Bakery Flour Powder in the shade Plantain. This is more of it can be on the drying side, so I just have to be careful not to use too much. But I do like it a lot. And I love the shade. Cool thing about this brush is I can go in and kind of buff with it and then take the powder. Oh, I already went into too much. This brush is fluffier, but at the same time, it picks up a lot of product. All right, yes, I like the way that looks. That is really pretty. And that helped to brighten up that area too. So yeah, this will definitely be a powder I start using more. Blending out the creases. I put some in the cap, tapping it off. I'll go in and set my under eye and eyelid area. This is not the brush I would normally use to do this, but I didn't feel like digging for a brush for too long yesterday. I already started using this one to powder my under eyes. And my favorite ones are dirty. I need to wash my brushes. I'll probably do that. Yeah, I can do that tomorrow. I should have time to do it tomorrow. Yeah. And then Monday is back to work, back to school. which I'm actually looking forward to because I had to spend the last 2 weeks. This is like the other one. This one like creases in my forehead. Most foundations don't tend to do that. Also, I feel like this sets down. Like some foundations, they kind of set down on their own before you even set them with powder. And this one doesn't feel like it does that. All right, I'm going to take the remaining powder that accidentally came out when I tapped it in the cap. I'm going to put the rest in here because I don't like to waste. And we're just going to use that to kind of set the T-zone area. Go over my brow area in between my brows. Yeah, I really like the color of this. I need to use this more. See the things you discover when you dip into your own stash. And then I'm going to take a skinnier brush. I'll just take this one. I'm going to take this powder. I'm going to do a line down the bridge of my nose with whatever's left. Hopefully I have enough to do this because there's not much in here. Yeah, Monday is on its way, but you know, I'm happy. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad it's a new year, so I'm not really complaining about it. But I do have to transition into like getting back into a routine, which can sometimes be difficult for me. And really, I've just been trying to rest more so as of late because I don't feel like I rested a lot during this break. And I mean, it was for a good reason because I was, you know, in Pennsylvania spending time with my boyfriend and his family. But even though I'm an extrovert, I always call myself like an extroverted introvert. I need alone time and I need time to just simply do nothing. That is very much me. I need time in silence, like with nothing playing, not watching anything. Like, I need that. And I didn't get much of that this break. And like I said, I'm not complaining at all. And I've been trying to like rest since I've been back, but I also have things to do. Like every time you travel, you come back and unpack, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just trying to make sure that I balance rest and like being productive, and also preparing for going back to work because I don't want it to be not a smooth transition because I know what that's like. Usually when I go back in August, that is not a smooth transition. Like I'm so tired. I really fall asleep like at 4 p.m. as soon as I get home from work. Like that's how tired I am. Like, and that's no fun and no bueno to be that exhausted after work. I'm knocking stuff over. All right. Now I need to set the rest of my face. And I'm going to use my Pure and Urban Decay powders. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Urban Decay now. There's Nola. I'm going to go under my eye with this just to make sure that's well set and that I don't get creasing. And I'm going to go over my lid with it using that same fluffy little brush. This is from Amazon, I'm pretty sure. All right. And now we're going to transition to the face. First, I'm going to go with the Skin Tone Powder. And this is the Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Powder, Broad Spectrum SPF 15 and Chestnut Deep Neutral 2. DPN2. And I'm just going to take this with this brush that I love from Real Techniques. And I load the brush up and then I just tap it onto my face. On all the other areas. It's so smooth. It's such a pretty powder. And the color is spot on. So I'm going to use this to set the foundation. Hopefully this will help my forehead creases not pop out. But it's super smoothing. And it doesn't look heavy in my opinion. I also love that it has a little bit more SPF, even though I already have SPF 50 on underneath my foundation, under the primer. And we'll see how this wears throughout the day. There's something in my eyeball. I can feel it. It feels like a hair or something. I hate when something gets in my eye while I'm doing my makeup, but I don't feel like I'm going to tear up, so that's good. It just feels uncomfortable. But leave it to me to have something in my eye that makes me tear up when I do my makeup. At least like 25% of the time that happens. Where I legit start crying while I'm doing my makeup because I have something in my eyeball. And it chooses to reveal itself only when I'm doing makeup. What kind of fluffy slippers do you have? I do not have on slippers. I guess this is the only thing that people could say is country about me. I'm not a country girl. My mother is more of a country girl. She's born in the South, mostly raised in the South. She claims to be from the South, but she also is a military kid. I was a military kid, but I am a barefoot kind of girl. I'm sorry. In my home, I like to be barefoot. Um, Sometimes I will put on socks. So right now I'm barefoot. I like being barefoot, okay? And I do have the fake hardwood floors and I have tile in my bathroom, but I do have little area rugs. So my feet are on a rug right now. But yeah, when I'm home, I don't prefer to wear socks. I prefer to be barefoot. So I do not have fuzzy slippers. Also, y'all, I have really big feet. So like all the cute shoes and stuff and slippers that most people can wear are not available to people like me. They're not as easy to find, you know? Because my feet are a foot long. So I wear like a size 11, really. Oh, truly, I'm an 11. So, which doesn't stand for 11 inches in case you're wondering, I'm pretty sure. But my feet are a foot long the last time I checked. And my left foot is longer than my right foot. So we're going to say my left foot is a foot long. So I've got big old feet. They don't make cute little slippers and fluffy things for me. Plus, I'm not really that girl. Like, I'm not really into slippers. I do love slides, though. Like, athletic men's slides. That's what I would wear if I had a choice of house shoe. So, yeah. All right. Now that I feel like my face is set down really well with the skin tone powder, I'm going to go over top with the Urban Decay waterproof setting powder. The all-nighter waterproof setting powder in the same brush. Just because, you know, wearing a mask, I just want to lock it in, you know? Lock it in. But yeah, I really like the finish of the foundation so far. I'll show you guys the color in natural light too. I feel like it's coming off lighter in this lighting, but I feel like this is my shade. Thankfully, I have another shade I can wear. It's just a little warm, but I don't like to look overly warm and like beef jerky, like orangey red. I cannot stand that when it comes to makeup on myself. I hate that a lot. So I try not to be that. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and do some bronzer and blush and highlight. Do I want to do all three today? Yeah, we'll do all three. So I'm going to use the palette that I took with me to Pennsylvania, but I didn't use, that I've really been enjoying. This is a Morphe face palette in Deep Glam 8D. I really like this a lot. Here's what it looks like. I think the shades are beautiful for somebody who's deep like me. You have some nice variety, baby. All right, I'm a poet. Did you know it? Okay, let me stop, because I could keep going if I really wanted to. All right. Let's start with this brush. Did I use this for blush yesterday? It looks like I used it for blush. We're going to use it for bronzer today. So I'm going to mix the bronzer and contour shades, all three of them. As you can see, I'm just going to tap between all three and pick those up. And I'm going to apply those to my cheek area. Dude, I love this. I think it looks so good. Like, I really do enjoy this little palette, this face palette. I feel like it has everything all in one. You know, if you want to minimize your options and minimize the amount of products you're bringing with you, I think it's really pretty. I love the tones in it. I feel like they fit me wonderfully. And so I'm applying this, and I apply it kind of high up on my cheek. I've been liking that better on my face shape. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I need to clean off my nose ring. And then now I'm going to go in with the contour shade. I'm just going to take a little bit of that across the outer plane of my vast forehead. You like that? The outer plane. Just take it across the whole top. Just gently layering this across my whole forehead. I mean, you see how much arm movement it takes to cover it. Mixing just a little bit of the bronzer, but focusing on the contour shade. And we're gonna just keep tapping, tap, 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 tap. And we're gonna just blend, kind of going all the way down to the brow. We just want to make the whole thing look smaller. Cool. Love that for me. Love the way that added some color and dimension to my face, which you can't really see on camera. Kind of when I scoot back a little bit, but I like the way that looks. Also whisking it into the hairline because we don't want any lines of demarcation. Whatever's left over, I'm going to take here on the side of my nose and eye in this area. I like the way that looks to have some definition there. Just whatever's left over on the brush, and then I'm going to blend it down the sides of my nose and the bottom without adding any additional product. Love that for me. Now I'm just going to take a random brush, and I like to brush over this because it looks a little too contoured for me. I don't like to contour my nose like that. Pretty. Love. And now we can go into blush and highlight. I'm just going to use, I will actually use this brush for highlight. I used it for my under eye yesterday, but it didn't really work out. And this one is still creasing. This eye doesn't really crease as much, but I have more fine lines under this eye. I think because I sleep more on this side. Makes sense. I'm going to take the orangey, goldy highlighter in here and just put some of it on this brush and just, you know, lightly graze that upon my cheekbone, lightly grazing. I think it's a really pretty orangey shade, which will go perfect with the Ulta colors. And I'm going to put a pink blush on so they'll mix together. And I kind of make that C shape, so I get in my brow area and then I kind of bring it around so it's connected. It doesn't look like a highlight and then it doesn't connect. In that general area. But yeah, it's really warm, really pretty. Make sure they connect in this region. Really pretty. Love that for me. And then I'm going to take some down the bridge of my nose with my finger. Yeah, this is really pretty. I really like that my face is coming together right now. It looks good. It looks good. I love complexion, and this looks really, really pretty. All right. Cool story, bro. We're going to go in with some blush, and I'm going to use this more pinky mauve blush. And I'm going to use this brush I used for highlight yesterday. I just be mixing up my brushes. This is a Moda brush. I don't know the number or anything. It doesn't have a number. It's very fluffy. I'm just going to tap on some blush. Yeah, this is super fluffy. I don't want too much color, but I've been enjoying blush as of late. I go in phases of like really loving it and then like not wearing it and then only wearing blush. And this is a matte blush, by the way. But I think because there's already highlighter in here, it'll come off with a little bit of glow, which I don't mind. That's really pretty. I really like the tones in this palette. Like, it's really nice in my opinion. So pretty. Love, love, love the way this looks. All right. You can't really see it on camera. I feel like I'm being washed out by the light. So let me just take y'all in the living room real quick. Y'all can say hi to Nola, see this in natural light, and then we'll continue with the brows and the eyes and lips. So here is the complexion in natural light in my living room. Nola, you okay? Mm-hmm. Next to the window. Yeah, it looks a little light. Oh no, I still feel washed out. I'm not sure how I feel. I don't know what lip color I'm wearing yet. This is my natural lip color. Like, I feel like this is my color. It's so weird. Like, I go back and forth with foundations and I'm like, is this my color? Is this my shade? Because my neck is a little bit darker than my face. My chest is super light. Y'all know I'm like a bunch of different colors. So, like, I'd be weird sometimes. I'd rather just go darker, honestly. Which is typically what I do. I didn't even show y'all Nola, but she's in there. She's alive and well. Believe me. All right. I really like the way the base is looking. I like the way it feels. It feels very lightweight. I honestly forgot I had on makeup yesterday wearing the CC cream. Because I haven't worn makeup since I've gotten back until I made that video yesterday. But yeah, I like the way this looks. Let's continue on to brows. So far, my first impressions are I really like the way this looks. We'll just see how it wears. Again, I'm wearing the shade 560 Chocolate today. Maybe we'll give Sienna a try tomorrow, but this is 560 Chocolate. Let me know what you think down below about the shade match you saw in the natural light you're seeing in the bathroom. What do you think about the shade match? All right, for brows, we're gonna do the same thing I did yesterday. Except we're gonna try out the other ABH pen. We're gonna try out Granite, so we'll see how much darker Granite is than Ebony. I also need to wipe off my nose ring, which I can do now that I'm done with complexion. I love this rose gold nose ring. I've been getting more into rose gold because I feel like, thanks. I feel like rose gold pairs well, like if you're gonna mix your metals, it pairs well with silver and it pairs well with yellow gold, in my opinion. Sometimes I feel like yellow gold and silver, I mean, I like those together too, but I don't know, I feel like rose gold, it kind of can swing either way because rosy tones are considered more cool, essentially. And then gold is more of a warm tone. So if you wear rose gold, you can wear it with more cool tone stuff like silver. You can wear warm tone stuff like yellow gold. I don't know. Let me know what you think. What's your philosophy? I did want the yellow gold nose ring from Brosia Love, Ambrosia Malboro, but she released it an hour early and I was in school teaching school, so I couldn't snag it because I was teaching class. But hopefully one day I'll be able to have the yellow gold version of this ring because I really enjoy it. All right. I feel like I need to cough, sneeze, burp all at once. I'm so excited for this Waffle House, though, to celebrate my 4 years of teaching. Like, I'm really simple. It doesn't take a lot to, like, make me happy or, like, to make me feel good or, you know, to, I don't know, bring a smile to my face. It really doesn't take a lot at all. Also, that's my knees again. That sounds like farting. It's my knees rubbing against my cabinet because of the way I'm sitting. All right, so I'm just using an older mascara like a brow gel. I say this every time I do my brows. I use mascaras I don't like as brow gels. And I am just manipulating my brow hairs so that I can see them better for outlining my brow shape. But yeah, I really like the way this looks on the skin. It looks really good with this foundation. Like, I see why people like this $6 e.l.f. foundation. It looks really nice. Like, I'm impressed. Let's see how it wears. If it wears well, then she might be like one that I actually repurchase. I don't repurchase much when it comes to makeup because I love trying new things. All right, this is Granite. This is the blackest of the black that ABH has to offer. This is their brow pen. I've been loving brow pens. It's fresh. She's never been used before, so let's see what happens. Nothing, apparently. It's not coming out. At least not like it. The other one I have. I guess she's warming up. Which might be a good thing since this one is like literally pitch black. That's someone I need to text. I need to text Tanasha, check on her. I have a list of people that I need to check on, and I want to do more. Happy New Year! Thank you. That's something I want to do more, is really reaching out to people, even if we're not close, but just like more consistently reaching out to people. Like not just on their birthday. Like these are people I'm not really close to, but like I care about, and that's just me naturally. Like I might not know you, I might not be close to you, but I care about you. And so I want to show that more by actually reaching out on a more consistent basis. So I need to text her. All right, so this is not, it's not coming out as much as my ebony one. I don't know what that's about, but so far I do like the shade. I like how it looks, but it's just not coming out as much. Which I'm not sure what that's about. But I like what I've got down so far. Oop. Except for I just messed it up a little bit. Sure did. Can I fix it? Can I fix it? Kind of. No, it's still there. It's okay. No, it's gonna bother me. I went down just a little bit too low. It's gonna bother me. Let's put the cap on this and see if it will like get more juicy. And I'm gonna fix that, which is gonna require a small brush, which I don't really use. And a little bit of foundation. Let's see if there's some on here. Yes, there is. Hello. All right, well, that fixed that perfectly. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. I'm going to work. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna go to work. Yeah, I'm going to work. That's where I'm going. Yeah, I don't be going places. Do you know what's happening outside in the world? Thanks. It says Queen City, which is a nickname for Charlotte, which is the closest major city to where I live. Charlotte, North Carolina. It's up the street. 10 minutes up the street. Okay. Now I'm doing the tail of my brow. This is where I really need the pigment to come through. It's still kind of like not as pigmented as my ebony one. I don't know if it needs to like just warm up or what, but or if they did it on purpose because it is so pitch black. But I like the way my brow looks a lot. Goodbye. Have a great Saturday, wonderful weekend, and a Happy New Year. Oh, my eyes gonna start watering. Yeah, this is very interesting. This one's not, like I said, it's just not as pigmented. Like I'm really having to really like work to get this shade to show up. But I love the control that I have with the brow pen versus like anything else. And because it is like a marker, I can make super fine hair strokes. Like I feel like this is the most natural and realistic that my brows will look, can, you know, other than like actually being real or microbladed. So that's why I really have been enjoying the brow pen for doing my brows. I don't see myself going to anything else. All right, they're done. I'm satisfied with how they look. Still wondering about this granite shade, if it just needs to, like I said, warm up or what. Because that took me, I feel like, a lot longer than it did yesterday. But I really like my brows. Yesterday and today, they both days came out really well. All right, for eyeshadow, we're gonna use the e.l.f. Bite Size, oops, I just dropped them, eyeshadow palettes. These are available at some Ulta. Are they available? Mine, I haven't been there in so long. And they're available online at Ulta and, of course, through the e.l.f. website. So I'm trying to use all things that you can find at Ulta since that's where I'll be going. And I need to open them by following the directions. So this is the Bite Size Berries, Berry Bad, and these are the Bite Size Truffles. I don't know if we'll use both or just one. We'll see what happens. Let me see what time it is. I already took my medicine, so I'll have to worry about that. Oh yeah, we're doing good on time. It is 12:09. Perfect. I should be out the door by 12:45 for sure. Hopefully. That's my goal. Because I just don't want to be rushed. I hate being rushed. I despise being rushed. Like it takes the joy out of like getting ready for me. It takes the joy out of like being cute, doing my makeup, doing my hair when I'm rushed. I can't stand it. I like to be able just to move at my own pace and just enjoy it, you know? All right. Finally got these things open. And throw the packaging away, the trash away. But yeah, my acute bronchitis feels so much better. Like I can feel in my chest, it feels better. I'm not coughing nearly as much. So yeah, that's great. I wasn't feeling bad in the first place, but like I was telling you, I had that like weight in my chest. I was like, yeah. But yeah, medicine is working. All right, I'm going to start with the Berry Bad palette. These are really cute. And I'm going to use the deepest matte shade right here. I'm going to use that as a transition, crease, everything sort of color. I should probably wipe this brush off because it has green on it. Let's hope that my eye doesn't turn green. And the pigmentation off the bat is really nice. And feels really smooth. So I haven't used e.l.f. eyeshadow in such a long time. I'm like, I don't quite know what to expect, but this is really pretty and working really well. Yep, it's turning green. We don't want that. Let me wipe this off real quick. All right, I just wiped it off on a towel. And I'm gonna go back to putting this all over my crease. You might just use just this one little palette. I mean, you can create whole looks with these little bite-sized palettes. That's kind of what they're made for. The tone of this is really pretty. It's a deep, like, berry mauve brown. It's really pretty. I don't want any other color in my crease. I just want this one. That is so pretty. My camera isn't really doing it justice. This lighting just isn't the best situation, but I'll show it to you guys in the natural light, of course, when we get done with the look. Can I simultaneously blend eyeshadow and drink water? The answer is yes, but the angle is a little weird. And sorry if you can hear me like swallowing. I know some people get weird about those kind of sounds. But I need to stay hydrated, okay? I'm in a competition with my boyfriend who can drink the most water every day. And I need to get back to my winning streak, okay? Because I fell off while I was on, I'm going to call it my vacation, while I was on vacation. This is really pretty. I am impressed. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. This is really pretty. I also need to respond to him. I hope he doesn't think I'm ignoring him. But he knows when I go live. I think he gets my notifications, so hopefully he knows that I'm not ignoring him. I'm just doing a video real quick. I love that shade, that matte shade. That is really pretty. We're going to go ahead and put that on my lower lash line too. I keep it pretty simple with my eyeshadow looks most of the time. I'm not being extra creative. It's kind of the same formula. Whatever I put in the crease and outer V, I tend to put on the lower lash line. I don't know why I feel out of breath now. So I'm going to take this little brush and put this deepest shade on my lower lash line. The same shade in my crease. This is going to be so pretty with whatever I choose to wear to work. I don't know if I want to wear a dress or sweater. It's supposed to be 70 degrees outside right now. I'm not sure. I haven't been outside since this morning when it was 40 something out to walk my dog. But I'm going to take her to go pee before I go to work. And it's like kind of overcast and gloomy because it rained for the past 2 days, which I'm not complaining about, but it's like I kind of wanted to wear a dress if it was going to be super nice and warm out. Just to be like extra cute and fun, you know? You got to take advantage of like nice weather days during the winter, you know? But I might just end up wearing a sweater and some jeans. Or maybe I'll wear my sweater dress. Yes, I might wear the sweater dress, which is really cute. It's gray. It's really warm too. I probably won't need a jacket if I wear that. But my only concern is, am I going to be hot at work? Because sometimes, you know, you don't be knowing when you go to work. Is it going to be cold today? Or is it going to be hot, you know? At school, it's usually freezing or burning up. Like the thermostat in my classroom, there's no in between. Let me tell you, it is either blazing hot, like 85 degrees in the room, or freezing, like I'm about to store some milk in there or something. Like very extreme temperatures in my classroom. And at my Ulta, it's kind of the same way, but it's like different parts of the store are warmer and certain parts of the store are cold, and it's really, really, really funny. It's really, really funny. All right, I love this matte shade on its own, but we're gonna take, I think I'm just gonna use this palette today. So we'll use this Truffles palette for a complete look another day. I'm gonna take this shade, not the pink one, the more bronzy one, this one. That one, and I'm going to put that on my lid. So this might be a 2 eyeshadow look. I'm going to use my finger to do that. And it's blending great. Now this shadow, it's really pretty and it's smooth, but it feels kind of like silicone-y. It doesn't feel super high quality, which I'm not expecting. It's blending high quality and it looks high quality, but the texture of it feels like waxy silicone-y kind of, which higher end shadows don't feel that way, but it's performing like a high end shadow in my opinion. It looks great. It's really smooth and easy to blend with my finger onto the lid. I'm just gonna make sure it's nice and opaque. All right, I love that. We just look at the smaller mirror. Love that. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of the matte shade just to kind of deepen up and blend out the edges, but they're already kind of blended. Yeah, let me add more of this to like the outer V area more intentionally. So I only use one brush and my middle finger to do this look. So really simple, but really pretty. Love that. And just to add some more cohesiveness, I'm going to take my highlight that I used on the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna put that in my tear duct with a little paintbrush, a small little paintbrush. But yeah, so far I really like this. I like the quality. I like the way it blends. I like the way it looks. Let's just see how it wears and how long it lasts. But right now you couldn't tell me, I wouldn't know if this was high end or low end just from looking at my eyes. Like, it looks really pretty. I love the performance as well. The way these blended, super pretty. And if you want something quick, simple, fast, small, I mean, this is perfect, literally. It's like the size of my hand. So I really like that. Definitely will reuse it. Love this. Really do. Really like it a lot. All right, let's put that color in the inner corner and put on some mascara. And yeah, I'm not doing primer today. I don't feel like it. I'm feeling lazy. Literally, it's just like every day is different with me. It's like sometimes I want to do it, sometimes I don't. But let's put this highlight shade in my tear duct. I'm going to use the same little paintbrush from yesterday. So dipping back into this Morphe palette that I used for my face. I'm going to take the highlight that is on my face and put that in the tear duct. That's pretty. Just for a little pop. Pretty. Love the way all these colors and tones came together for a nice warm pinky mauve eye look. That's really simple, really quick, really easy. For mascara, I'm going to use the Essence Lash Princess. I also have no idea what my hair is doing. I haven't looked at it since I put it back in this bonnet yesterday and banded it, so that'll be a surprise. But yeah, I'm using the Essence Lash Princess for mascara. I'm just gonna keep building and layering this up. I really do like this mascara though. My nose, my nose. My nose always likes to run when I do my makeup. My eyes like to run in water when I do my makeup. They just don't want me to be great. But yeah, I really like the way this look turned out. I think that one lash that went straight into my eye is gone now. Thank you, Jesus, for that. Yeah, I don't see it anymore. Amen. I literally had one eyelash that literally went straight down like this. The exact angle of my finger into my eye on this eye, on the outer corner of this eye, and I don't see it anymore. That is a blessing. It's the little things, man. I've been trying to pull it out too, but I could never get it. Like, I could never pull it out. Like, the angle of it was hard for me to grab onto and just wasn't working. And now I don't see it anymore. Amen. All right, when I do mascara, I kind of like to let the layers kind of dry some in between before like going back to build it up. So we're gonna take a break from mascara, go to lips, and then come back and do like a final round of mascara to really try to get the maximum amount of enhancement to my lashes. Okay, let's let this dry, and then we'll come back. I really like the way my skin looks. It definitely has a satin finish to it. It looks really nice. And I don't see my forehead lines being weird this time either. At first, I was a little concerned yesterday, but that one is more emollient. This one is more of a natural finish. Really pretty. All right, let's take a break and do the lips and the hair. So this is how I band my hair with satin scrunchies to go to bed. I have 4 janky ponytails. And I like satin because it just slips off. Like it just slides right out. Look at this one piece I got extra stretched. Bruh. Inches. But we're still on a growth journey. That is something that I'm going to focus on. Fitness, all this. I just want to be healthy. I was on working yesterday. I just want to be healthy all around. Healthy hair, healthy skin, healthy body, healthy emotions, healthy thoughts, healthy mentally, healthy spiritually, physically, all of the leads. I'm going to be healthy financially, all of it. I just want health. So yeah, what was I going to do? Oh, fix my hair. So as you can see, I got makeup on my edges. You can see how it looks kind of like ashy right there. So what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of edge control, even though I don't really want my edges to be laid. So we'll go on with the black one. I have this Lotta Body Control Me Edge Control in black. And this doesn't really lay my edges. So when I don't really want them to be laid, I just want to get rid of like the makeup look. I'll just take a glob on my finger and kind of tap it over, and then I'll blend it in with the brush in a second. I kind of just tap it on over, tap it over the edges. This also, if you have thinner edges or more fine edges, which I do, this helps to like make them look fuller. And you can use any sort of black edge control to do this. This is something I like to do. It also helps get rid of the makeup look that gets on there. And I just take whatever's left over and just put it back there. Then I take a little brush and I just swoop it on in. Like, so this doesn't really lay my edges down. It's not really a powerful edge control. It's more so just to blend in the makeup. But that's that on that when it comes to my edges. Nothing fancy. Now I'm just going to fluff out my hair. And if there's any places that need to be separated, this is a braid out going into a twist out, but I just twisted like the bottom inch of my hair. You can tell. Yeah, like the bottom inch and a half. I twist, but I braid the rest. That's how I get the most stretch. This is day 2, so it's still very flat, but I'm hoping as the days go on, it will get more and more voluminous. But it's cute for now. It's cute. We'll take it. Well, I'll take her. And for me, I like definition on the ends, but like lots of volume everywhere else. But I don't want to do too much because then I'll lose the definition on the ends. So, you know, you just got to wait it out with natural hair. Just got to give it time. But I usually prefer day 4, day 5 are usually my best days, like right before I'm about to wash and restyle my hair again. Normally I'm a wash and go girl, but this year I'm going to try out more braid outs and like rod sets and things because I got a hooded dryer for Christmas. That's one of the things I really wanted. So now it won't take my hair forever to dry. But for my hair today, this is going to be the vibe and the look. Cool, that's done. For my lips, I'm going to try out this e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine in the shade Delightful. I'm not really going to do a lot to my lips because they're going to be covered because I will have on a mask at work. So nobody's really going to see my lips. And I really have been into balms lately anyway. So that's what it looks like. It has a little heart core. Can you see it? Isn't that cute? So I was intrigued. Oh, that's good some color. Oh, that gives a lot of color because I look cray-cray. Oh, that gives more color than I thought. Ooh, I look like, Oh yeah, I look like I have a problem. It's too pale, too light. I don't like this color. It needs to be darker. It needs something around it. Hopefully this gloss will darken it. This is from Bare Minerals in the shade Mink. I really like Bare Minerals glosses. Yeah, that's better. That deepened it up. I still would want to wear a lip liner with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to take this with me. I'm going to take the Bare Minerals Mink with me. And I'm going to add some brown to this to the outer, because it feels a little powdered donut-y. And this is my Bite Beauty. Ooh, my tummy. She's hungry. My Bite Beauty, I don't even know what this is called. I know the shade is called, oh, my dog. The shade is Cognac. That looks so much better. Let me show y'all. In the natural light. My dog is barking. What you see? What you see? Is it a dog? So I added the brown around it so it's not as stark. So this is the finished look in natural lighting yet again. Loving the way this foundation looks. Let's just see if it's long wearing or not. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to stay safe, stay prayed up, stay blessed, and stay positive, but not for coronavirus, okay? Not for that. But positive attitude, positive mindset. And don't forget to reach out to people if you're feeling down and you need help. People care about you. People want to support you. People want to be there for you. You just sometimes have to reach out first, and that's okay. All right, that concludes this video. I'm going to put on jewelry, get dressed, and head to Waffle House and go to work. Enjoy your... Oh, I need to put on more mascara. Who am I thinking... I looked in the mirror and I saw my lashes and I was like, I need more mascara, especially on this eye. But yeah, I'm all wrapping up my video and stuff, trying to be all inspirational, and I'm looking in the mirror like, needs more mascara. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look, this video. Let me know what else you guys want to see. I'm going to be trying out new makeup for a while though, because I have a lot. I think this whole year, I think I have enough new makeup to like keep trying things literally for this whole year of a no-buy. That's how much makeup I have that I haven't used yet. But I'm trying not to open too much at a time, you know? Since I do have quite a large and vast collection. But I plan to do some more hair videos too, so y'all can see that journey. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep it chill, keep it relaxed, keep it simple, as Amber would say. Keeping it simple and fun and stress-free. Yeah, I just enjoy talking, interacting. What is your hair name? My hair name is Hugs. I actually have not given my hair a name. If I were to give my hair a name, what would I name it? That is a good question. If I were to give it a name, what would I call my hair? Maybe... we'll name her Flo, because she kind of just goes with the flow. My hair is pretty easy. It just does what I tell it to do. Basically, what I try to do to it, it normally does. So we'll say her name is Flo. She goes with the flow. She's not difficult. You know, my hair's pretty easy. I'm really thankful that my hair isn't really that hard to take care of, especially now that I found my staple products. Let me know if you would like to see a video about what my staple products are. I finally have narrowed it down. I'm not buying any more hair stuff like that I don't already know how it works, and because I'm just, yeah. Blend with another color. Blend what with another color? My hair with another color? I don't think I'll be dyeing my hair. I mean, I will do the hair paint wax. Y'all know I love hair paint wax, but I don't think I'll ever actually dye my hair. I have been tempted by a few people like Jessica Ridley, and there's another girl I watch. She's a little bit older. She's not old, but she's a little bit older, and she has purple hair right now. Love both of them for like hair colored hair naturals, like obscure colors like green and purple, blue, pink, rose gold and stuff. But I don't know if I could bleach my hair. I've seen too many horror stories, and my hair is more fine. It's not I don't know, I feel like it might fall out. I feel like my hair is strong and resilient, but at the same time I don't want to take no risks. Like, yeah, I don't want to take any risks with like bleaching my hair and dyeing it fun colors. I'll just use hair paint wax and stuff. But yeah, I need to go so that I don't start running late and I don't have to rush, because then I will not be happy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see the complete look with the outfit and all that, follow me on my social media. Search for Sharice, the same name. Bye.